Welcome back to Dyson Sphere program, guys. I'm super excited to be here. I've been away for a hot second streaming Noita and making the first fabrication video, but it feels really good just to sit down and get back into this. Got some awesome music to start with as always, so let's go pull that save up and see where we left off. Okay, so here we are. Right where we left off last time. You got a nice little science factory set up and nice little base in the South Pole for processing large batches. So if you missed that, definitely go check out the last video. And let's see what we want to work on today. So these games are always interesting because I get a little bit lost with them. Like, there's a ton of stuff to do, but as far as like what are we supposed to do next, what do we want to do next, it's pretty freeform, which is really good once you like kind of have a goal in mind and you're going. But like, yeah, when you're just kind of here like this, it gets a little bit interesting. So I think, let's see here. I know we've got the logistics system and steel smelting. We're gonna need graphene for other stuff. We're definitely gonna need environmental modification pretty soon. I'm thinking we grab smelting purification right now, which will give us graphene. Come over here and grab energy circuit, just to give us more energy. And then from there, what do we need to do for red cubes? The energy matrix, we're gonna need plasma refining, because this dude needs graphite and hydrogen, which is basically going to be oil refining. Oh yeah, but we got to have those two. So yeah, let's work on bootstrapping the red matrices after we grab... What do we need to grab? We need to grab smelting purification so we can grab the mech upgrade so that we can work on the energy matrix, which is going to require 1 and 2 and 3. So I guess we queue up 1, 2, and 3. Cool. So I guess I'll catch you guys when this research is done, because we're gonna have to go collect some items for the mech research, and then we can blaze through the rest of it. Alright, there we go, that wasn't bad. So we're gonna need 60 wood, which is pretty easy to get, 60 coal, which is trivial. We're gonna have to get this graphene, which is processed in a smelting facility as 2 coal to 1 graphene. So I think that we're gonna take advantage of our South Pole processing for that guy, because we're gonna have to get 120 coal, plus another 60, so really we're gonna need 180 coal. So let's work on that, and 60 wood as well. So the coal, because we need so much of it, I'm definitely just going to slap that dude down and connect into our power grid and just let him run. I feel like we still have too much coal. Just trying to avoid that, but oh well. So that's going to be plenty of coal for the research as well as the graphite. So now we just need wood. Nice, and there's the wood. So let's go process this coal. Okay, power's topped up. We just need to tell these smelters that they're going to be making graphite. There we go. And then it's 2 graphite. We need 60, so each one needs to make 15, so each one needs 30. Just 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let's collect up all of that. There we go. Well, I'm gonna fly back home, and then we'll let this research finish. Okay, so there is the plasma refinery, which apparently is how we refine oil in this universe. We've got the energy matrices queued up, but we could definitely start on actually refining stuff before then. I guess the first thing we're gonna have to do is actually build an oil extractor. Which really the only thing we're missing is stone, which we should be able to get a good bit of, and steel. And honestly, I want to set up locations to just automatically refine steel and, yeah, and extract stone. So we've got some iron veins over here with some stone veins down there. So stone is relatively easy. It gets processed into bricks or glass. So yeah, let's start with that. We've already got an extra mining machine. We're going to need 2 smelters, which we're going to need electromagnets for, which I could just steal off of while they're actually being productive. Oh, well, hold on. They're a little backed up. We'll just steal some magnets. It'll be fine. Should be enough. 2 smelters. Coming right up. And then all we gotta do is hop our way over here. Throw down that guy. We're also gonna want 2 chests, which we're gonna need bricks for. Which I don't actually have enough to grab yet. There we go. Oh wait, I missed. There's our energy matrix. I'm gonna grab some iron. And yeah, this is gonna be pretty straightforward. Okay, so here is how we're going to process stone. We'll let glass or stone bricks stack up there. Glass will stack up over here up to 2 stacks. And we just got to get some power over here. So all of that can be powered off of that guy. You can be powered off of him. Let's just make a handful of those guys. And we'll lay them out like straight here. So there is stone processing. We should never have to worry about that again. Let's move on up to iron and steel processing. Let's grab an extractor. We're gonna need another 2 smelters. So steel is actually made from just smelting iron ingots directly. So really, this is just gonna be obtain iron ore. Actually, I'm gonna grab a 3rd one so we can move magnet production up here as well. But yeah, it's just gonna be as simple as obtain iron ore, smelt half of it into ingots, half of it into magnets, and then from there, smelt half of the steel, or half of the ingots into steel, and yeah, and then we can actually move all of this stuff out. Well, at least that dude out. And we'll actually have magnets that we can use. Yeah. Okay, so here is our iron processing setup. This guy is actually going to be the one that makes magnets. This guy will make iron ingots. This guy is going to make the steel. And yeah, iron ore flows down this way, and magnets collect there, ingots collect there, and steel collects over here. So let's hook up power. Alright, there we go. So we've got iron and stone processing automated, at least as far as what we need by hand. This is already getting a little crowded, as you can see, because like if we need to ever expand these, we're expanding into the factory, which means we're gonna have to move and reorganize things, which is why I generally like to like space things out a little bit more, but it's by hand. We shouldn't need that much. By the time we do, we'll be able to automate a real factory. Okay, so now that we're back up to full power, let's turn the vein distribution off, and we can actually craft one of these dudes. We just need glass and steel. Again, this is where I really wish you could have lights, or like signs, or some sort of indicator like that. Would actually look really, really cool in this game. There's the steel plant. I don't know how much we need. Not much. Cool. So while that's building, let's see if we can't actually find a good location for an oil seep. So we've got one here that's like in the middle of our base already, which at this point I really don't want to like clutter things up even more. Got a couple over there at a pretty good rate. Got one up here too. Honestly, I like the one up here. It'll be easy enough to kind of branch off of the power grid. So to extend the power grid, while we're doing that though, I'd like to do it via this long-range transmitter, so we have a charging point up there. Ooh, that's nice right there. Okay, easy day. Boop. Nice. Okay, so let's hop over to gathering, throw down. Do we not have an extractor? I thought I just made one. Oh, we made a refinery. Oh, the extractor needs stone, glass, and more steel. Okay.
One oil extractor later.
There is the oil extractor. So we've got that dude, and ultimately we have the energy matrices. We need to get this X-ray cracking, because this is what allows us to actually make graphene and hydrogen efficiently. But in order to get it, we're going to need red cubes, and in order to get the red cubes, we actually have to use graphene to make them. And the interesting thing is you need 400 of them. So we're actually going to have to do something. Maybe set up a laboratory temporarily in the South Pole? I don't know. We're gonna have to do something that'll like mass produce 400 red cubes. We'll deal with that when we get there though. So yeah, really what we're after... Sorry, it's not oil refining at all. Wow. No, yeah, because we need hydrogen. Yeah. Okay. Graphite and hydrogen. And the basic plasma refining will actually give us hydrogen and oil from crude oil. The graphite is going to have to come from the coal. So how many of these dudes do we need? We need 400. Each one is 2, so we need 800 hydrogen. So right now, this is just going to be as simple as throwing down one of these guys. And then we're going to need a liquid tank to hold the hydrogen in. Actually, no. We're going to do this in a storage tank.
Multiple products. To divide
no, because hydrogen only stacks up to 10.
You can use tab or the arrow keys on the right side of the
actually, they stack up to 10. We need 800.
Building the sorter.
So this is the interesting thing, because I don't want to be left over with extra hydrogen that just piles up in my inventory. Definitely need one of these dudes for crude oil, which I also don't care about right now, but we can't let it back up. Okay, we're just gonna have these pile up into 2 fluid tanks. I wish I could limit how much fluid would go into them, but you can't. So here we are. So there's that. And then we're gonna come throw hydrogen on that side probably with the excess crude oil on that side. Then we just need to throw one of these dudes down right there. Should cover everything. You are going to do basic oil refining. Input crude oil there. Output hydrogen here. Output light oil there. Cool. Get to 800. Could actually take a second. It's probably going to take longer than we want, so let's build another one. We need more circuit boards, for which we're missing iron plates. Okay. Go grab some iron plates to build some circuit boards. While we're over here, we'll automate refining coal into... We'll automate refining coal into graphite. Probably just use this coal deposit down here that we've been mooching off of for a hot second. Stacks up to 100. We're gonna need 8 stacks of it in that case, and you're making graphite. 30 a minute, we need 800. That's gonna take a second. Hold on. Now. Let's grab us 3 more, and we'll just do this the right way. There we go. Now we're cooking. Okay, so let's hop back over here. Let's make a second oil refinery. Let's see how much hydrogen we've made in the meantime. 53. Okay, yeah, that's not much. Okay. So you guys thought we were only going to build 1 more oil refinery. No, we're building another 3. We're going big. See, we should be able to actually just set these up kind of symmetrically. And again, here's where we really shot ourselves in the foot by placing those tanks so close to where we actually are. So it's going to make putting stuff into them a little bit tricky, but we'll find a way. I believe in us. Okay, throw that down. That's how they're gonna get it. Might as well copy, paste, paste, paste. Now we just gotta figure out how to wire the outputs up properly, so... And then this guy... just kind of tease into the whole process. There we go. And we're gonna need a few more of these guys. Let's grab a little bit of extra energy. Throw down a distribution point. Oh, we need to actually rig up the light oil output as well. Which, this is just gonna be really sloppy. Avert, you gaze. This is horrible engineering. We've only got 10 left. We're not gonna make that. Oh no, we do, because I've reserved them. Nice. Okay. Cool. Surprise, surprise. This is all just gonna be ripped apart as soon as we get the real, like, oil processing stuff lined up. So, I don't mind writing something awful right now, but yeah, it's pretty bad. Hydrogen, hydrogen, light oil.
Your production compound has reached a certain scale. Now, click the Statistics panel button in the bottom right corner of the screen to view statistics. It includes the output.
We already did that last episode.
Electricity,
beat you to it.
etc. Use these dynamic data can help you to manage your production base.
Hold on. One of our guys over here really doesn't have power. Are you serious? There we go. Now we're processing. There we go. There we go. Okay. Let's go check up on our coal. Getting close. Okay. Well, I will catch you guys once we've actually got the graphite and the coal set up. Okay. So, we are more than halfway done with the hydrogen production, which is nice. So I've set these guys up to produce matrices. I'm just going to drop graphite in them. How much does that stack up to? 100? Nice. So we'll have to refill that once. That's not bad, though. There we go. There's the one we missed. So we've got that, and I'm going to set them up to take hydrogen off of this belt, and given that we're almost done already, I'm just gonna conveyor belt this dude over, and we're gonna let it start making hydrogen ahead of time. Not only is this fuel efficient, but it's less of a pain, because hydrogen only stacks to 10, which is where this guy is really nice to have, because he holds them pretty well, or he holds them really efficiently, because if I had to put them in my inventory, I don't have a ton of an inventory space for things that only stack up to 10 when we've got to carry 800 of them. And again, given that we're going to be dismantling this and building like the real red cube factory probably in the next episode, then it just kind of makes sense to throw one off right here. What happened? Why you no hydrogen? Oh god. Okay, red cubes, graphite. Input. Okay, cool. So, we need to make 400 red cubes. But yeah, it's 2 each, I believe. Yeah, 2 each. And we're gonna have 400, so yeah. Just gonna let this run. It is interesting that it always pulls from this side if it's available, and then the other side. I wonder if we could make a turn complete gate based off that preference. Bet we could. Which side is that? Okay, so it always prefers to pull off the south side. Or really it prefers to pull off of the right side? Let's play with that. Yeah, okay, so this side went first that time. So it's always the side on the right of the direction of travel. Like if you line the camera up with the direction of travel, it will always pull from the right side before it pulls the other side. Which is kind of convenient. It gives you like a nice priority system. But like I said, I feel like we should be able to make some sort of logic gate based off that. We might give it a shot. The only problem is, even if we did, the game doesn't have any sort of automation for us to hook it up. I don't know. Also not even sure how we would encode that. Might be a future video though. How we doing? 151. We're getting there. All right, here we go. And there we go, 400 red cubes. Not bad. So let's dismantle this entire thing. Now, I want to show you guys a really quick life hack. Actually, let's dismantle all of this as well first, or it's kind of going to be pointless, but yeah. So, if you're anything like me, you've had just a hydrogen spill before. A whole bunch of hydrogen, it's on the table, it's on the floor, it's everywhere, okay? You need a quick and easy way to get rid of it, so you put it all in your pocket, but like, now it's just in your pocket. What are you gonna do with it? Well, check this out. We can actually take all of the hydrogen and drain it into this tank. from there, you just delete the tank. Piece of cake. I mean, it's the world's newest invention. Check this out. I'll show you again in slow-mo. All right, open the tank up. Throw crude oil, hydrogen, milk. It'll accept all of it. Doesn't matter. Done. Put it in the tank, put it in the tank, and then pick the tank up. It's gone. Poof. Disappeared. You actually have an empty tank again, so if you've got a different type of liquid, like black tar, throw it in the tank. Pick the tank back up. Gone. Black hole. It's super easy. I mean, like, we're talking revolutionary. If you order today, I've actually got 2 on hand, so first caller gets buy one, get one deal, alright? Numbers on the screen. All jokes aside, though, we have the 400 red cubes that we need for processing. So I'm going to queue up the... but we need basic chemical engineering first. Okay, so I'm going to queue up basic, or I'm going to do basic chemical engineering, queue up X-ray cracking. But we should be able to go throw these red cubes into the laboratory early. And yeah. So here we go. There are the labs. Should be able to just go 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you look at that, they split out perfectly. So we're just going to sit back and chill as these next 2 researches just complete. All right, 1 down. Now we just have the one we actually came for to go. We'll say I love the animations in this game, just from like the actual research labs having the 2 matrices to dance around it, or having the 2 matrices like dancing around inside the matrix lab through the actual assemblers, like assembling the real product that they've got. It's pretty beautiful. I'm actually gonna try to grab a thumbnail for the video while we do this time lapse. And there we go. I think that's going to be the end of this episode. Just to recap, we now have everything that we need to set up an actual oil processing plant, which will give us enough hydrogen and resources to run a good-sized base off of for a hot second. So I think that's where we're going to spend next episode, is just setting that pipeline up and really probably setting that pipeline up and making a factory for red cubes, and we can just keep processing and refining and to the moon. Yeah, I'll catch you guys there.